Cairns, the gateway to tropical North Queensland, Australia. Welcome to the Roving Balys. Over the next few episodes, we'll be exploring this stunning region, but today we're taking you on a scenic journey from Cairns to Port Douglas, following the breathtaking turquoise waters of the Coral Sea coastline. We'll begin by soaking in the tranquility of Palm Cove, and then head to Port Douglas to explore its Sunday markets and picturesque beaches. Along the way, we've planned a few exciting stops that you won't want to miss. We're Chris and Lydia, joined by our beautiful exchange daughter Eliza. Let's get started. We've come up to Cairns yesterday. We flew out of Newcastle. Newcastle Airport's undergoing a big renovation at the moment and they're opening up new routes.
They are flying up to Cairns 3 days a week.
3 days a week, yeah.
So it's direct flight, about 2 hours, 45 minutes.
Yep. They're only doing it for 7 months of the year, so it's seasonal. I guess during the wet season up here, it's not a very popular place to come for tourists. But look at behind us. It's a popular time for this time of year, so we're at the moment in spring, so it's lovely. It's just perfect, mid 30 degrees Celsius. So we flew into Cairns Airport and we hired a car yesterday.
We did. We got an upgrade, which was nice.
Yeah, we got an upgrade to a big SUV. We drove our car into Cairns and we are staying at the Mercure, right in the heart of Cairns City.
It's centrally located, so
it's
a good spot.
We've got a little kitchenette. And Elisa's staying in the kitchen. But she's got a giant TV, so that'll keep her occupied. The tide's definitely out here on the Esplanade at Cairns. We've got the mud flats. We had a walk around yesterday evening, just along the Esplanade. Had a look at the
big lagoon.
A huge big lagoon, which is like a big swimming pool on the Esplanade. And then we went into the Cairns night markets. What did you think of those?
Yeah, there's a lot of bric-a-brac, not a lot of high-end stuff or custom-made stuff. It's a lot of bought-in, touristy.
It's touristy, yeah. Touristy souvenirs, little kangaroos and magnets and T-shirts and that kind of thing.
Massage places.
Oh, yes. If you want a massage, there must have been 50 massage places. Maybe not that much, but there was a lot of massage places. Everybody saying, "Do you want a massage? Do you want a massage? $10 massage."
Sir, massage for tonight. Relaxing massage here.
No, thank you.
No worries.
We had a dinner at a Rattle and Hum Bar and Grill.
Seems to be a chain up this way because we've just noticed another one here in Palm Cove. So it must be a popular place to go. And it was nice.
It's a burger and pizza place. It's like a sports bar, I suppose. They had all the sport on the telly.
Something for everyone. Good family restaurant.
Yeah, they had a happy hour at the time, so it was full. Very popular. Right near the night markets here in Cairns.
We're heading to Port Douglas now, so we're looking forward to discovering that, and there's markets there today that are only available on the weekend, so we're going to go and check that out. So come with us and we'll go and have a look.
Yeah, let's go. Today we're heading north from Cairns with our first stop at the beautiful seaside village of Palm Cove. We're at Palm Cove. It's about 30 minutes drive north of Cairns on the way to Port Douglas. It's a beautiful spot here, lots of palm trees lining a sandy beach. It looks like a nice spot to come for a Sunday morning breakfast. There's lots of lovely cafes lining the Esplanade along the beach here. There's a couple of brave souls in the water. It's early in the season, so there mustn't be as much of a risk of box jellyfish, although the saltwater crocodiles are here all year round. Hopefully people will spot them before they come close to the beach. There's a few people in the water. So they do have surf life-saving flags here and lifesavers. You must be able to swim here safely without risk of stingers or crocodiles. Alright guys, I'm just interested. It's a safe swimming area here as far as stingers and crocs are concerned? Is all year round, or do you...
Oh no, the nets go in the wet season.
Right, okay, so what, from November to March or something like that?
Yeah.
October to May. And you don't get crocs in the...
There's crocodiles around, in the creeks and that.
Yeah.
But this time of year, they're probably coming towards the end of their hibernation, but in winter they generally stay up. We don't see anything.
You don't see them here?
We've never, I won't say we've never seen them here, but we've had a few small ones caught in the net from time to time.
Right, okay. So that's part of your job as surf rescue, to keep an eye out. We got sharks down south and you got the crocs up here.
It's good actually, sharks are third on the list here.
Are they?
Stingers are the worst, I reckon. Crocodiles and the stingers you can't see. Crocodiles you've got a good chance of seeing.
Right.
It's Australia, it's the ocean. It's time you go in, you take a chance.
Alright, well, keep up the good work.
Thank you. Yeah, enjoy your sleep.
So here's a chart of all the different stingers that they can catch here. This is your lethal one, the box jellyfish. We could have spent all day exploring the boutique shops, tempting cafes and luxury accommodation options in Palm Cove. However, the Sunday markets in Port Douglas closed at 1:30 p.m. and we still had a 45-minute drive ahead. But before we left, Lydia summed up our thoughts on Palm Cove perfectly.
This is amazing. We definitely want to come back. It's beautiful.
From Palm Cove, we took the Captain Cook Highway north, hugging the coastline and winding our way along one of the most beautiful drives in Australia. This drive from Palm Cove to Port Douglas is often hailed as one of Australia's most scenic routes. With lush green rainforests on one side and the dazzling turquoise waters of the Coral Sea on the other, it's certainly a feast for the eyes. Add to that quiet sandy beaches, rocky outcrops and sprawling fields of sugarcane, and the journey becomes every bit as unforgettable as the destination. The final road into Port Douglas felt like driving through a laid-back Aussie version of Beverly Hills, with towering palm trees and luxury resorts. The small, friendly town of Port Douglas is found on a narrow peninsula that stretches out into the Coral Sea. Its main street, Macrossan Street, runs across the peninsula, connecting two of the town's landmarks: Anzac Park, where the bustling Sunday markets are held, and the breathtaking 4 Mile Beach. The sight of packed car parks signalled that we were getting close to the popular markets. The Port Douglas markets are held every Sunday morning in a park at the northern end of the main street. Set against a stunning background of the Coral Sea, the markets have a relaxed community atmosphere, attracting a mix of both tourists and locals alike. This is more of a traditional markets than the night markets in Cairns. It's got all the arts and crafts and food and fresh produce. It's got jewellery, clothing. It's got cane juice, but the cane juice is all out. We were hoping to come here and have some fresh cane juice, but we were a little late in the morning. It's sold out already. just walking along Macrossan Street, which is the main street here in Port Douglas. It's a bit touristy, it's got the boutiques and bars and restaurants. It's a bit quiet at the moment on a Sunday afternoon. But at the other end of the street there's a nice beach where lots of people are having a swim. There's lifesaver flags there as well. It seems like a popular place to go and cool down on a Sunday afternoon. 4 Mile Beach is a picturesque palm tree lined stretch of sand offering stunning panoramic views of the Coral Sea and the coastline. It's got a relaxed, easygoing vibe just like the rest of Port Douglas, making it the perfect spot to unwind after a morning at the markets. If you're looking for a place to escape the hustle and bustle, relax and recharge, Port Douglas is the perfect getaway. Plus, it's a great base for day trips to the Great Barrier Reef. Unfortunately, we couldn't stay to enjoy the beach for long as we still had a couple of stops to make on our way back to Cairns. First stop, the palm tree forest at Thala Beach. Just 15 minutes south of Port Douglas, this remarkable plantation of nearly 700 towering coconut palms is arranged in a neat grid pattern. While it's part of the Thala Beach Nature Reserve, a privately owned eco-resort, anyone is welcome to stop by to snap a few photos or simply enjoy the serenity of this tranquil setting. Just keep one eye out for falling coconuts. Another 15-minute drive brought us to Rex Lookout. Positioned high on a cliff by the side of the Captain Cook Highway, the lookout is a favourite spot for photographers thanks to its commanding views of the coastline. Continuing south, we had one final stop on our list before returning to Cairns. We've made our way around to Trinity Beach now to see the sunset. But the fishermen are out trying to catch their dinner. It's a nice evening. I think if we get up a little bit higher we might catch a nice sunset. I didn't think that we'd be able to see a sunset here in Cairns because the sunset's to the west, but my goodness, we've seen a good sunset tonight out here at the Trinity Beach out on the point looking back towards the mountains. If you come to Cairns, this is the place. Come and see the sunset. Thank you for watching the first episode of our Cairns series. In our next episode, we'll venture even further north through stunning gorges with crystal clear rivers, across crocodile-filled waterways and deep into the ancient Daintree rainforest to Cape Tribulation, where 2 UNESCO World Heritage Sites meet. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss the next episode. And if you've enjoyed this video, give it a like and let us know in the comments where in the world you're watching from. We hope that you'll come roving with us again next time. Bye for now.